And straight away I was like, oh, there's a really interesting parallel there, because you've got this object sitting in the corner of this dusty shop, and the Martians are using it to view Earth, and for me that was the big parallel that we brought with it. So it was a different kind of invasion, but yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, parallels made about kind of how we're being watched constantly. Yeah. Surveillance is working. Let's just talk about this idea then of cinematic theatre. So,
Yes.
so how will it work for an audience? Will they be sat in a theatre setting, and there'll be parts on stage and parts on screen?
Well, the thing, we've worked extensively in immersive theatre as it currently stands. So the whole basic format is that you go in, you enter the world, you are part of that world. Sometimes you dress up, sometimes you don't. But the thing I wanted to fuse, and me and Mike are on the same page here, is when you go into the cinema, you have this really wonderful sensory experience of being sucked into that world, and you sit and you absorb. And when you go into the theatre, as it currently stands with immersive theatre, you maybe walk around, and that sometimes jars with me. So we wanted to kind of fuse the best of both. So what will happen is initially you walk into what is basically a picture postcard of murky Victorian London. So everyone will just dive into the past. You won't be immersed in terms of people coming out and attacking you with this whole rhetoric of welcome to our world. You will just be absorbed into the world. And then when you're sat watching this theatre piece as you would a cinema, what happens is the immersion of the piece comes over you. So the technology,
like happening all around you.
So it should be a very fully immersive sense within the original sense of that word, whereby you are immersed fully, sensorily, within to that experience. So which is why we're so high tech in what we're doing.